This is Bill, my level 3 skiller. Being level 3, we get to skip out on all the sweaty PvM and PvP content and work on what really matters: skills. Starting from scratch, our goal is to reach level 99 in all non-combat stats aside from Slayer. So sit back, relax, and go chop some trees or something, because it's time to do some skilling. Alright, bozos, we're doing everything we can to inch closer to 1500 total level. So, we're gonna start working on some thieving. Starting at level 70, and basically there's 3 methods that I want to try out. 1, I want to get my squirk on, I want to be a squirked up white boy. 2, I'm gonna do some Knights of Ardy, of course. And 3, I will be doing Blackjacking. But, of course, we're gonna do Sorceress Garden. First thing we need to do is Prince Ali Rescue. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think the quest would be difficult, but I thought it would take a little bit longer because I'm just kind of used to playing Iron Man at this rate, which sounds weird. Prince Ali Rescue done within 5 minutes. Very nice. All right, I'm in the middle of my first run through here, and this is absolutely busted. There are no mass worlds, but the one-click method is absolutely insane, so I'm just gonna be sticking to this. This is like so relaxing to do, but I'm already realizing a couple spots where I can improve. First off, I'm not wearing any graceful, so I'm wasting my run energy, I'm wasting these staminas. So I'm gonna end up banking and getting graceful. But then also, a buddy of mine in the clan chat let me know that I should be using a Ring of Endurance. Now, a Ring of Endurance costs so much cash, but I mean, if I'm gonna be here for at least 10 levels, it seems completely worth it. The Ring of Endurance has 2 effects. First off, if you consume a dose of stamina potion, 40% of your run energy is restored, and your stamina will last for 4 minutes instead of 2 minutes. And honestly, that's what I care about the most. A 4-minute stamina potion is insane. And after that, as long as the ring has 500 charges or more, it says, your run energy drain rate reduces by 15%. So if I'm gonna be staying here, I need to really optimize my gear. I'm gonna get this last fruit, I'm gonna head out, and we're gonna upgrade. I'll tell you what, it's a good thing that we just did Temporos and actually made some money, because we're broke right now. We have 10 mil, which, by the way, bastards in the giveaway cost me 1.3 mil to convert these bonds, so I need to have extra cash on hand. But we need to sell off some items so we can afford the 23.5 mil price tag. We had to dip into some of our gems, but this way, you know, we have a lot of cash left over, so not too worried about it. We have 33 mil, so we're gonna go ahead, buy this Ring of Endurance. All right, no, we are spending all our money. It's going up to 24 mil. And then we're gonna buy a whole bunch of stamina potions. I only need 250 to get 1,000 charges on it, but I figured, how much are staminas? I'm gonna need staminas to begin with, so I'll get like 500, I guess. Oh, fuck, this sucks. All right, we should be stocked up for the time being. We can probably keep it noted. Use our stamina potions on here, and I would like to add 1,000 charges. So, new gear moving forward. I hate this ugly graceful, but we haven't gotten started on agility yet. We have negative 20 weight reduction. Is that the wording I want to use? And the Ring of Endurance. So now, I mean, this should just be a breeze. Back to squirking. In between inventories, and we got a book. A knowledge book, in fact, which of course is going straight into Slayer, but this time we're getting a level 42 Slayer. Guys, I just realized I pulled off the most big brain play of all time, and it's all because of Jagex. Huge shout outs, my guys, of course. So they're working on changing around the run energy, right? And they came out with that announcement on Wednesday. It's Saturday right now. They came out with it this Wednesday. I know that time doesn't make sense. And apparently run energy has just been draining like an exponential amount. And what did I do before I started squirking it up? I bought a Ring of Endurance for like 23 mil. I'm hoping it'll show it here. 28. I've made 5 mil doing nothing, and I'm just assuming people are gonna keep buying it. I'm just assuming it's just gonna keep on going up for now. I'm not getting rid of it. Like, I've never pulled off something like this in my life. I made 5 mil doing nothing. But speaking about this method, I should probably talk about it while I'm here. This is genuinely so insane that I don't even have words for it, how crazy this is. One, it just makes me wonder why anyone would train thieving in any other way. at least up until like level 85, something like that. So moving forward, I'm definitely going until 85 here because this is such good XP, and just the fact it's really chill. I'm not clicking a million times a minute. That's a really great feeling. My other thought is, whoever made this plugin, do it for Goutweed. Do it for that little dwarf kitchen room so that I'm not stuck just guessing every single time. This just looks so nice. Our first 1,000 summer squirt juices are all finished up, and honestly, I could turn it in now. That's a lot of XP, but I'm kind of just in the zone. I don't want to worry about it, so I'm just gonna buy more beer glasses. I figure this way, you know, it's a win-win because no matter what, I'm getting the XP. Off to the GE. Okay, so this is gonna sound pretty dumb. I'm still plugging away over at the Sorceress Garden, Sorceress's Garden. I kind of have a general question for people because, you know, I'm playing on another account at the same time where I have boosts, while playing on this account where there's a tick timer. Is anyone else like getting their times confused in real life because of the fact that they've been paying attention to ticks? And I don't mean to, but like I go through my head because of the fact that I go like, you know, 9, 8, 7, I'm counting down as I get closer to the 3, 2, 1 countdown, that now like a second seems like a really long time. I don't know if I'm losing my mind. I know a lot of people don't do the Sorcerer's Garden, but I know that a lot of people are higher end players. I don't know if you watch my videos or not. A lot of high end PVMers obviously have to take ticks into account. So if you guys are getting like all confused about ticks and seconds and your whole worldview is just being blown up, then let me know, please, because I'm kind of losing it. Everyone, we've finally done it. We're finally able to change out of that fashion skate back into what we usually wear because we have so many squirt juices. This has been crazy, I will say. It's been super nice and relaxing. That's about all the pros. The cons, I just keep on hearing the tick countdown for the Sorceress's Garden in my head, and I think I was losing my mind a little bit. So as you can see, we've collected 1,552 summer squirt juices. I know exactly what level it's going to bring me to. It's not 99, but I'm not going to tell you guys what it's going to be. Instead, I'm just going to start running it over to Osmond because I'm assuming I can't note it. And we're just gonna get a lot of thieving experience. I figure we should make this one actually a little bit eventful. I'd like to talk about squirk, sir. I have some squirk juice for you. 84K for one inventory. I have so many inventories. First real milestone level coming in here. That should be level, oh my god, can we go? Level 80 thieving. Many more to go. Matching up with our rune crafting and our construction, there's level 85 thieving. All right, this is the big moment. What we've been waiting for. Jesus, I felt like I couldn't talk there because my mind has just turned to goo from running back and forth. I'm not even kidding. I just kind of got lulled to sleep. I don't even know what I want to say. Turning in this final inventory for 84,000 XP brings us up to level 90 thieving. Another base 90, bringing us up 20 total levels and 5 mil XP. Overall, like what, 4.6, right around there? We're counting it as 5. I'm putting it in the thumbnail, or I'm putting it in the title. I don't give a shit. 20 thieving levels. And this is great just for mainly 2 reasons. One, because so many better methods are just waiting for us. Like obviously there's Ardy Knights, which is arguable if it's better or not. There's Blackjacking. And there's also Pyramid Plunder, which I completely forgot about, but at level 91, that's super viable and really good XP, but I gotta look into that more. But also the other good thing about it is that being level 90 instead of 70, we're not gonna be failing that much. Like, don't get me wrong, we still will, and that's gonna be annoying, but it isn't nearly as close as being level 70. I know for a fact that blackjacking is gonna be a breeze. I know for a fact I was getting like 150k XP doing these summer squirks. I know blackjacking I can get 220 just messing around. So I'm looking forward to doing anything else. I'm looking forward to doing something fucking click intensive that isn't just metronome simulator. But overall, this method, I know I'm talking a lot of shit, this method really was not that bad. I got 1550 overall. I was getting about 50 an hour. You'd expect it to be more, but it's not. So I was getting 50 an hour. I spent like a little over 30 hours, probably more than that, because half the time I was missing clicks and I was just hanging out, and I would miss, you know, the ding, my one click method. So I'm really excited to just get away from this and try out these other methods. Now that we have 90 thieving, we really want to get started on blackjacking, try out the method, you know, see how it is, but it's not as simple as going ahead and doing it. We need to finish up the feud first. Now the feud is going to be a little bit difficult. I was looking up some guides on it just being level 3, and we're really hoping to poison dynamite the 2 enemies that we have. But because they can both hit 10s, we need to overeat, but luckily, you know, GE for some Ceridome and Bruise. So we should be okay. We just need to find a nice corner spot, hit the poison dynamites on them, proc a poison, we'll be good to go. But you know what? You guys will see when I get to that moment, because I'm sure it will not go that smoothly. I don't have a tinderbox, dude. I have it set up perfectly and I don't have a fucking tinderbox. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I was getting a little bit pissed just trying to set up the feud after 2 failed inventories of poison dynamite, and I thought to myself, man, do I really have to finish the feud to learn how to blackjack? And the answer is no, you don't have to finish it, you can just go straight into it because you already finished up the tutorial. So now we're here at Menophyte Thugs, we're just gonna do like an hour or so, kind of just see how we feel, and see what the XP's like, because I'm sure it's gonna be crazy. Also, I'm very surprised I'm able to talk this much while focusing on my clicks, so if everyone is really impressed, go ahead and like for that. But at level 90 thieving, we actually have an 88% chance of successfully knocking out the Menophyte Thug, and of course, I just fail twice in a row while I'm in the midst of saying that. Yo, what are we doing? 90%! 90% chance, so hopefully this should be a breeze and we don't get hit too much. Listen, if you have any form of an attention span for this game where you can just sit here and click on the same, like, you know, same Menophyte Thug for as long as possible, you need to do high level blackjacking. Now, of course, if you're a higher level, you really don't have to worry about it because you can just eat up, you have so much hit points, but especially for skillers in general, if you hit level 90, dude, there is nothing wrong with coming here. Like, to be honest, this is pretty nice as I'm messing up like every click possible. So we're finishing up an hour. We have like, what, a minute and a half left. And this has just been crazy. The XP is nuts. The money made is nuts. And like, it is high effort, but it balances out with just how good everything is. We started with 75K. We've made nearly 200K in that time, which is pretty crazy to think about. I could have gone ahead and unnoted my Admiral Pies because there is someone who unnotes, what's it called? There is someone who unnotes food just north in Polnavich. I just didn't feel like doing it, so I went over to the bar and got wines. Just also a super viable option, so just another good thing there. And let me go ahead and show you the XP rates we're working with right now. When I add to the canvas, you'll see we've gotten 232,500 XP so far this hour. It's looking like it'll be 235, and you know, this is with me messing up a lot of clicks, looking away for a little bit. Nothing crazy. I think the max is maybe 250. And of course, since I only have 10 HP, I'm constantly having to eat, and that really does kind of get in the way of things because other accounts can kind of just get through it, and I don't have that luxury. But no, this is genuinely great. I don't know if I'll be coming back here on the way to 99. I'm sure at some point I will, just because like if you're here for 4 hours, that's 1,000,000 XP. That's actually pretty awesome. So if I'm looking to really rush to 99, maybe I'll do it, but I want to try out some of these other methods first, but we'll try it out. Blackjacking so far, major success, big success, and recommended heavily. I'm gonna go ice my hand. Our next thieving method is, of course, the Ardy Knights. Now I know this is not as good as blackjacking and requires just as much clicking, but it is brainless. Right now we are 262,000 XP away from our next level, and we do need to get to 91 to do Pyramid Plunder, so we're pretty much gonna stay here. Should take about an hour and a half or so. We'll see if I get bored. I don't know how to orient my camera, if that's what we're gonna go with. And yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I can't even see the night. Finishing up the first hour, and I have to say I'm pretty surprised by this method. We're getting caught way more than I actually thought that we were gonna be. I was expecting it to be, you know, not perfect, but a little bit better than what we're going through right now. I'll go ahead and add it to the canvas real quick so I can show you guys the XP we've been getting. We're at a little bit under 150k an hour, which actually makes this method worse than doing Sorceress's Garden. And that's super surprising because of like the fact that Sorceress's Garden is so laid back. The fact that it's just one click compared to this where I'm sitting around just clicking like a madman. But of course the trade-off is the fact that we've made about 170k this hour, which is good. You know, I can't talk too badly about this method because again, if we weren't level 3 and had 10 HP, I'm sure the method would be a lot better because we wouldn't have to eat every 3 times that we get hit. And of course we have to pay way more attention to our health bar because 3 strikes, you're out, man. I'm dead. I'm in Lumbridge. Not that it matters because I'm not a hardcore or anything, but I don't want to have to deal with that. My God, man, another hour later almost. My pointer finger hurts. Oh shit, and I'm missing the level because it's sneaking up on me. Level 91 thieving, so now we can hit Pyramid Plunder. I don't think this is bad. I will say that, like, this is not the worst method. Like, I could see myself doing this as long as I'm just not paying attention, watching something on the side. The only problem is the fact that I just lose HP. The fact that it's like so close to the squirt juice method, super surprising, and it makes me feel like, okay, I can go back and forth and eventually I'll just have 99 thieving one of these days, you know? I think there's a good balance between all these methods so far that it makes getting 99 within a reasonable time like much more attainable. But I'm excited to try out Pyramid Plunder. I gotta look up a YouTube video, see that I know what I'm doing. And also I need to go ahead and start Icthlorin's little helper. So let me just check that out real quick. I already started it. I already went to Sophanum. I can do this whenever. I forgot I had to do this for the achievement diaries. Okay, I can start Pyramid Plunder. Amazing. I think this is gonna be our little makeshift inventory at the moment. I know that there are ways I can optimize it. For example, I can get a Pharaoh Scepter for the teleport, and I can also get a regen bracelet to increase obviously my hit point regeneration, but I don't wanna do that right now. I only plan on being here for like an hour just as a trial period to kind of see what this method is like. I have my 2 stamina potions, still rocking the Ring of Endurance while I have it, so I should have no problem there. A whole bunch of cakes and my anti-poisons. And for now, the only real teleport that I have that's close enough is with my Desert Amulet 1. And I'm like assuming that I'll be able to go where I think it's gonna take me. I also can't teleport with it on. That's interesting. So this should take me to Narda. God damn it. Okay, new plan. We're gonna do something different. Okay, looking at the map, and Narda teleports are a thing for 40k? What the fuck? Whose idea was this? I'll buy 5. Oh my God. Is that serious? What the fuck, dude? All right. I should just buy the scepter at this rate. The method for Pyramid Plunder should be pretty simple. Basically, from looking it up, all you want to do is go to the 8th and 9th floor, as those are my maximum floors, and then from there, I start opening up as many urns as I can, avoiding the sarcophagi, and for the most part, avoiding the gold chests because they can spawn like zombies and harpy bug swarms and All right, I believe this is my 5th completion so far, something like that. And this is by far the best method, right? Like, is this the meta? I feel dumb saying that, but like, is it? Because this is a joke. This is just, we're hanging out, you know, we're just having a good time. I do have some questions. I'm pretty sure that, like, as long as the, you know, mummy doesn't rotate spots, that the maze is the same every single time. I'm not completely sure that, or it's just been a lot of freaky coincidences, but at the same time, I'm not paying attention too much, so I don't really remember where the doors are. But man, this has been this is pretty good. I can definitely see how a lot of these upgrades are going to be really helpful. A regen bracelet, #1, like without a doubt. I have no need for this ring of endurance. I know it doesn't take up the same slot, but I'm just saying. A regen bracelet is going to be amazing, and surprisingly, I'm going through a decent amount of food even at 91 thieving. Like, some of these things really hit hard, so I can see like having to go back and forth constantly to a bank when there really isn't one close at all. I can see that teleport really coming in handy, so whenever I plan on doing this for real, I'm absolutely going to buy both of those upgrades. I do have to say though, I feel like a little bit of a fraud, just because in the past I've watched videos of people doing Pyramid Plunder and just thought, there is no chance in hell I'm ever doing that. I always thought it looked so dumb. And then when I did it in leagues, of course, and I gained strength XP, worst experience of my life, so I didn't think I was ever gonna be back here. Yeah, I'm gonna be here. I'll be here. I don't know if I make money in any way doing this. I'm pretty sure that the Pharaoh Scepter is a drop at some point, so I guess if I get that, there's a little bit of money to be made. But overall, man, this is pretty chill. I'm excited to just kind of hang out and get a lot of thieving XP for doing nothing. As you can see up here, I mean, we've been going probably like 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so. And we're right around 200k XP per hour. And of course, that's the trade-off where this is more of an activity where I'm still clicking a decent amount, I'm a little bit engaged, but it's not blackjacking where I can't look away from my screen. At the same time, it's not squirt juices or Ardy Knights where I'm either clicking nonstop or I'm hearing that metronome in my head and it's making me go crazy. So overall, man, this is nice. I will be here. I will be doing some more Pyramid Plunder. But it's about that time, and this is the perfect point to bring this video to an end. This has been crazy. We went from 70 to 91 thieving, which is absolutely insane. Another base 90 skill, and we're creeping toward that 1450 and eventually 1500 total level. That's gonna be here literally before we know it. Appreciate all of you watching so far. If you like the video, go ahead, give it a like. If you like me, go ahead, like me with a subscribe. You guys know what I'm talking about. You're making me act weird, making me awkward. I know that's not you, it's me, whatever. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.